Motivation eventually fades, but your community will carry you when you need it the most. Your nervous system literally softens when you feel safe in a room. That's why people breathe deeper, heal faster, and stay consistent when they're witnessed, not judged. It's not about pushing harder, it's about being held. Today, we are going to talk about something that we all struggle with: staying motivated, and why small group healing is a secret sauce that most of us didn't know we needed. Motivation is a tricky thing. We think it's about willpower, setting goals, pushing ourselves, checking boxes. But the truth is, real motivation doesn't live in isolation. It grows in connection. When you practice in a small group, whether in yoga therapy, mindful movement, or healing sessions, something shifts when you feel seen, being witnessed, when you see other people in the same room, and you get this little nudge of, hey, they showed up today, and so did I. You will start to replace your own self criticism with consistency. Let me tell you about my own teaching journey and how it feels teaching small groups versus big groups. I actually prefer teaching in small groups. And the reason for that is I love to give individualized attention and personalized guidance to those that need it. So I believe that there are two types of students. There's the students who love the small groups because they want the guidance, they want the physical adjustments, they want someone to have their eyes on them to ensure that they're in alignment. I would say these guys are the students that really want to learn how to do it correctly. They're looking for change in their bodies, and they know that in class with somebody physically there, they know that it's going to be better than what they can do at home, following a video or even a virtual teacher, because they get that personalized instruction. Because, for example, if your hips are tilted or if you're unaware of where your feet are in relation to the leg, you could be possibly doing bad motions with your joints. We're not really aware of where our bodies are in space. So having that extra set of eyes and having somebody really pay attention is the game changer. Or the other student is somebody that just wants to come to class because they like being in person, they love the co-regulation, but they're a little bit scared of criticism. They still feel the need to be productive and compete, and they compare themselves to the other people in the room instead of really feeling what is happening inside. Like they are not really truly allowing themselves to be present in the pose, to sit in the asana posture. These people also tend to prefer really big classes where they can feel more lost in the crowd. And I would say this is a different, there is no bad student, and you still get all the benefits of feeling the co-regulation in the room. But the difference is that they want to feel like they're already doing it correctly, that there's nothing that they want from the instructor except their voice and presence, which that also matters, because if you have a teacher who is not present, then their energy is not really flowing anyway. But more on a different episode about that. But what I'm trying to say here is that student number two, who prefers more of a crowd and doesn't want the adjustments and personalized guidance, does not feel like they need it. And that's okay too. This student will also probably be the one that misses more classes. And here's the point: because accountability isn't about pressure or shame, it's about support. The first student that prefers a small group is going to know the other students. They're going to talk before or after class. They're going to share things about their lives potentially. And it's the group energy of not being alone. This is the vibe that I am cultivating in my small group yoga therapy workshops starting this October. If you want to improve your practice by getting personalized guidance from an experienced yoga therapist who has been teaching for over 10 years, and you want to feel like you're just hanging out with your friends doing yoga together, you need to come to my small group yoga therapy workshops starting this October. I'm so excited that I'm relaunching my in person teachings here at Crenshaw Yoga and Dance. So, if this resonates, I invite you to sign up today. There are only 8 spots. See you on the mat very soon.